Easter 2020 was totally different than any Easter I have experienced. My eye caught a reporter on the television saying that it is the first time in human history that Easter was not celebrated in churches over the world. It can be something sad, but to me personally, I think God moved Easter into everybody's home for the time being. Social media was flooded with messages between family, friends, and all other about the message of Easter. Preliminary figures shows that more people were reached by the Easter story of Jesus than ever before. Some tuned into programs about Easter, religious programs, which they never did. I must confess, to me it was my first time making videos to put online about the Easter story of Jesus. But it was an interesting and challenging one at the same time. However, Easter 2020 is past tense. What to do now? Where to go? How to fill our lives? The high point of the Christian calendar is gone. What do we do now? The text that we just heard is quite clear. Victory has been won. God Himself acclaims, "It is done." The new era has dawned. It is crucial that we take that momentum that we gained during Easter 2020, although being different. We need to keep that momentum going. We need to go forward, especially at this time, with COVID-19 pandemic not being sorted yet. Horrific figures of deaths being repeated on the TV every day. We need something to help us move forward. People have already started to say that things will never be the same again, even if this has passed. Hardships are going to be with us much longer after the pandemic has passed. Again the question, what to do? The text helps us get clarity. We need to build on the truth. The truth given to us in no uncertain terms in this part of Scripture in Revelation, and it's been given to us by God Himself. We need to be the children of God. Jesus already cleared the way. Through Him, we have been inducted into the family of God. We are the children of God. And God accepted us as such. We are to be part of the New Jerusalem. The living waters are ours to drink for free. Jesus made sure of that. the most positive thing that I have heard about the COVID-19 pandemic is the remark of a colleague of mine. She said, the old way of doing things was not working anymore. We had such struggles to keep the old world going. The world is indeed a mess. But with COVID-19, we realized our weak points and we came together as a human race. And we have the opportunity to put things right after this has been done. We must use this opportunity to rebuild the world, our world, and our own patch of property on truths. That is the way we will be able to honor our dead, to build something better out of all this destruction. But what truth? We start with God. That's been made clear in our scripture reading. He is the first and the last. The very foundation life is built on. Honor God and honor your fellow human being. That brings me to a question. What makes you happy? And take a moment to think about this. What makes you happy? Happiness is different things to people. For some, it is a night out with friends or family. For some, it is that dream of going places and see the world. For some, it is the kids visiting, or better still, the grandkids visiting. For some, it is to be pain-free for a day. For some, it is a warm, inviting home. For some, it is a beautiful nature scene. Animals brings a smile to most of our faces. And for some, happiness is to have food on the table. Be honest with yourself. After you've watched this video clip, go and make a list. I will soon ask you to do something with that list. God is asking you today to build your happiness on something solid and trustworthy. He is asking you and me to build our happiness on Him. Life can be cruel, and all the things that I have mentioned earlier can be taken away in a moment. I have spent a lot of time with people who lost it all, thought they had the world at their feet, and events turned it into a nightmare. What is the greatest gift we can ask for or able to give? Health, money, friendships, nature. We all know from experiences that this all can come to an end. Yes, the list I ask you to make, most of the things on that list can change in an instant. The greatest gift we can ask for or able to give is that of faith in God. God promised centuries, millenniums ago, but He delivered in Jesus. His Son guarantees happiness in faith. That is what we need to take forward after Easter 2020. Life through Jesus everlasting. We will experience God's recreation of the new. What it is going to look like precisely, we just don't know. But that's part of the brilliance of it. What a brilliant surprise it will be once we enter the New Jerusalem. And faith in God promise and is secured in Jesus that we will be drinking from the fountain of life, and it's for free. So, receive the gift that God is offering you right now. In His name, everlasting life, sealed and delivered by Jesus. That is the greatest gift you can receive, or that you can give. You can give it to your children, your grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and everybody else. There will be a reunion of us all. That's the promise being revealed in this part of Scripture. There will be a reunion of us all in the New Jerusalem, heaven. Amen. May these words be blessed upon everyone. We sing our next hymn, 561, Blessed Assurance. The assurance in Jesus is yours.